Today wasn't an ordinary day. It was adventure day. Lina packed her favorite things: a small flashlight, magnifying glass, a sandwich, and her blue notebook. The sun sparkled through the tall trees. Birds chirped sweetly and butterflies fluttered around her. Suddenly, she spotted tiny blue sparkles glimmering on the ground. She picked up a shiny blue crystal pebble. It was glowing softly. Lina followed the trail of sparkles. The path became narrow. She had to hop over reeds and tiny streams. Lina reached a beautiful hidden lake. The water shimmered with all shades of blue and silver. She saw a large rock shaped like a turtle in the middle of the lake. On top of it, she saw a glowing crystal, much bigger than the one she had found. Oh wow! She looked around and noticed an old wooden sign half buried in the grass. It read, "The Crystal Lake, home of the Water Guardian." She found a small wooden boat. Carefully, she climbed in and paddled towards the Turtle Rock. As she reached the rock, the water started to swirl gently. Out of the lake rose a beautiful shimmering shape. It looked like a giant fish made of pure light and water. Fish said, "I am Water Guardian." Long ago, the lake's magic began to fade. Can you do it? Place your blue crystal on the turtle's back and make a wish for the lake. Lina carefully set her pebble on the turtle rock, closed her eyes, and wished for it. The guardian echoed, "Thank you, Lina," then it faded into the light. She wrote in her notebook, "Today, I met a water guardian and saved the crystal lake." As she walked home, the wind whispered, "Thank you." Lina heard a soft humming sound outside her window. A tiny glowing bird with silver feathers was fluttering near her flower pot. "Good morning, little bird," Lina said. The bird chirped, "Follow me." The bird led her through the forest behind her house, where sunlight danced on green leaves. Suddenly, they came to a sparkling blue pond. In the middle of it floated a shimmering silver stone. Lina carefully stepped onto the stone. A gust of wind whooshed around her and the pond began to rise. Lina gasped as she floated upward, higher and higher until she reached a hidden island in the clouds. Sky Island was filled with golden trees, crystal streams, and animals that could talk. A friendly fox greeted her. "Welcome, traveler. The Queen of the Sky needs your help. Our island is losing its shine because the wine crystal has gone missing." The fox led her to a tall tower of shimmering clouds. At the top, a gate guarded by a rainbow parrot blocked the way. Lina answered a riddle to a colorful parrot. Inside the tower, a gentle breeze swirled. At the top of the staircase, a glowing crystal floated, but a shadowy wine spirit surrounded it. "Go away, human!" The spirit roared. "The wine crystal is mine." Lina pulled out the silver bird's feather. It sparkled brightly and the spirit hissed, shrinking into a soft puff of air. Lina carefully placed the crystal back in its pedestal. The tower shone. The Queen of the Sky appeared, graceful and glowing like sunlight on snow. "Thank you, brave Lina." She touched Lina's forehead and a warm light surrounded her. Lina blinked and found herself back at home. The bird chirped and flew away into the sunrise. The Sunnyvale Circus had come to town and Lina had been waiting all week to go. When she reached the circus, colorful tents sparkled under the sun. Red, blue, and yellow flags danced in the breeze. The air smelled of popcorn and cotton candy. Lina's eyes widened with wonder. Inside, a clown was juggling bright balls. Lina giggled so hard that her cotton candy nearly fell off the stick. The clown noticed her laughter and tossed her a bright red balloon. "Thank you, Mr. Clown," Lina said. Next, a tiny dog in a shiny hat was balancing on a big elephant's back. The crowd cheered as the elephant lifted its trunk and sprayed water right on Lina. She burst out laughing. Then Lina visited the game zone. There were rings to toss, ducks to catch, and a spinning wheel. She threw a ring. It landed perfectly on a bottle. "I did it." The man at the stall handed her a big, fluffy teddy bear. "You've got great aim, young lady." The acrobat swung high in the air. One acrobat balanced on a rope while juggling flaming batons. Then a gust of wind blew and the acrobat's hat flew off right towards Lina, everyone clapped. Lina sat under a big red tent and ate sandwiches, and the magician was doing tricks. All the performers, clowns, acrobats, and animals came out for the final parade. Lina was walking home at sunset, holding her teddy bear and red balloon, smiling with stars. It was a rainy afternoon, and little Lina sat by the window, watching raindrops race down the glass. Her red backpack was full of crayons and stickers. "I'm bored," she sighed. "There's nothing fun to do inside." Then she had an idea. "What if I build the biggest pillow castle ever?" Lina ran to her room, pulling cushions, blankets, and chairs. Soon the living room turned into a magical castle. She made towers with pillows, tunnels with sheets, and a curtain. But as she played, she tripped over a cushion and knocked over a clock. The pieces of clock scattered everywhere. For a moment, she thought of hiding. But then she took a deep breath. "I made the mess. I should fix it." She collected the pieces of broken clock and carefully threw them. When her mom came in, she was surprised. "Mama, I made a mess, but I learned it's better to fix things than hide them." Her mom smiled and hugged her. "That's my brave girl." That evening, Lina added a new sticker to her backpack, a shiny star for being responsible and honest.